Welcome everyone to the AACA Museum Incorporated here at 161 Museum Drive in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I'm Bill Rothermel, member of the Board of Directors and the chairperson of the Car Collection Committee here at the museum. This is Collection Chronicles, whereby we tell you about various vehicles that are in our collection, which constitutes about 275 vehicles, cars, trucks, buses, motorcycles, bicycles. We are the largest repository of buses anywhere in the world and the largest repository of Tucker vehicles and related artifacts that you'll find anywhere. This is one of several Ford Model Ts that we have in our collection. The Ford Model T is known as the vehicle that put America on wheels. It was introduced in 1908. It was really Henry Ford's third attempt at a mass production or a volume produced automobile. He was unsuccessful the two prior times, but with the Model T, he got it right. The first cars were built at Kett factory in Detroit, later moving to Highland Park. Interesting, you'll notice that this Model T is black, and most people think that all Model Ts were black. That's not true. When the Model T was introduced in 1908, it was available in red, gray, green, or blue. Black didn't come until 1914 when Henry Ford realized that black paint dried the quickest. Therefore, in his attempt to speed up the assembly line and the number of vehicles that were produced, he chose black paint. Therefore, you're looking at a 1914 Model T, which is black. This is a car that we call from the brass era. The reason they use that description is, of course, you can see the brass trim that is on the car. Roughly January of 1916, the brass trim started to go away. They used painted trim on automobiles, nickel plating, long before we saw chrome appear in the 1920s. This particular car is especially unusual because the interior of the car is unrestored, so is the top. And this vehicle has a full set of original factory side curtains. Bear in mind, there are no roll-up windows on this car, so they had snap-in side curtains that kind of rolled down and attached to the sides of the doors here to give you all-weather protection on an automobile. This was arguably the most important car that was ever built in the United States, because in 1908, this was not an inexpensive car. It was about $850. But because of Henry Ford's process of developing the assembly line at Highland Park, he was able to get the price of this car down to about $380. So it was really quite affordable. He also introduced financing so people could actually buy cars on time. And the rest, as they say, is history. Between 1908 and 1927, Ford actually built 15 million Model Ts, and it is estimated that some 500,000 still exist today. This is also a great time for me to tell you about the Model T driving program that we have here at the AACA Museum Incorporated. You can register for a class to learn how to drive a Model T. Not this one, but some of the other ones that we have here in our collection. It is quite an experience, let me tell you. I've taken the class and I had a blast. It was so much fun. The first thing the instructor will tell you is just forget about everything you've ever been taught about driving a car, because it's 180 degrees opposite of that. He could not have been more correct. I had a challenging time, but an awful lot of fun. So I highly recommend that you go to our website, www.aacamuseum.org, and check out the Model T driving program. You too could be driving a Ford Model T.